We're at the Successful Kids exhibit at Toy Fair 2008, and we have arrived at one from a strategic booth presentation that truly has it correct. Remember, just a quick review. It's all about interrupt, engage, educate, which means to facilitate the decision-making process, and then a low-risk offer to help the buyer take the next step in today's longer buying cycles. Again, nobody cares about the name of the company until they know what the company can do for them. So you don't see Successful Kids at the top of the booth. What you see is what this company can really do for you. You're walking by and you're an attendee right now. What you see is, at last, meaning it's not been here yet. I'm still listening. 1 second's gone by. The word new is the most important word in the entire lexicon of exhibition. 76% of all attendees come to trade shows only to find out what's new. At last, a new way to make learning manners fun. I can't imagine anyone that wouldn't like that desired outcome. It doesn't say how to teach. It says to make learning. You can teach and someone might not learn. One more time, look at this interrupt. It's really good. At last, a new way to make learning manners fun. And as you can see, kids love it. Adults have been yearning for it. And then it goes right below that and it says, want proof. Anytime you make a claim, always pretend like the marketplace is saying, oh yeah, prove it, while they're smiling to you. Really? I believe you. Prove it. Want proof? We've got it. Right below there, they actually have a series of testimonials from the Global Development Research Center. They actually have one from Harvard University. And then you see actually the name of the product. The star of the show is not the name of the company. The star of the show is not the person in the booth. The star of the show is the product. It's about product-oriented showmanship. If you'll see, Blunders is the name. These are the characters. I believe it's Billy Blunders and Maggie Blunders and the different names of the Blunders kids that really all make mistakes, and children love playing the game to help them learn manners. And then the coup de grace statement, and only then, after you've established the interrupt, the engage, making learning fun, and then beginning to educate, facilitate the decision-making process, the most unique, exciting, and educational board game for teaching children ages 5 to 10 very specific social and dining etiquette. At last, a strategic booth presentation that truly cuts through the clutter, that captures the elusive attention span, that connects and that facilitates the decision-making process. We're actually going to put Successful Kids to the boothmanship test. And of course, that is the art of engaging, stopping people with a unique open-ended invitation, getting them talking about themselves and their current business objectives. I'm now hypothetically an attendee at Toy Fair 2008. Here we go.
Excuse me, sir. May I ask you, how are manners, how do your customers feel about manners?
Well, I mean, everyone cares about manners, you know. Everyone cares about manners.
Well, do you have customers who are maybe parents or grandparents or educators?
Well, yeah, I'm sure, just like all the rest of us, I'm sure you have kids too. And
well, do you think that maybe Blunders, a game that makes learning manners fun, do you think that there might be a way that they would be interested in learning more about this type of game?
Well, I'm sure there are a lot of games that like help teach kids manners and stuff like that, right? Come on.
Well, have you ever seen a game that actually makes it very interactive and exciting for children to learn manners? Do you think your customers might be interested in something like that?
So what do you, exciting? Everybody's saying exciting. What do you mean exciting? I mean,
exciting meaning interactive, meaning that what we've proven is that children learn best when they are having fun, playing a game, and it's something that's very hands-on that they can manipulate, that they actually learn better and they retain more. Your customers would benefit from and enjoy having a game like this. May I show you?
Sure. What have I got to lose?
Come on in.
We're here with Amy Symington with, of course, Successful Kids, who just did a very, very nice job engaging. Let's talk about what went extremely right in that scenario, and let's talk about some things maybe we could tweak just a little bit. Number one, I really applaud you for staying with the situation, Amy. You didn't give up. You didn't say, how are you doing? You didn't say, hey, do you know anything about blunders? Of course, no one knows anything about blunders.
Right.
You know, what you did is you asked some questions and you continued to stay with it. The simple rule is to always approach attendees first and to continue to approach them before they have a chance to totally walk away, and you want to do so as respectfully and graciously as possible with open-ended, unique questions. The research shows when they leave, they're extremely unlikely to ever return. Certainly, I applaud your perseverance, your persistence, staying with the situation until you prevail with your charm and certainly with your eloquence. One thing that I would point out to you, Amy, is you asked a lot of yes or no questions, and when you ask yes or no questions, it's very simple. Do you care about manners, or do you? Well, of course, everyone cares about manners. Do you have children? Well, yeah, so does everyone else. Thanks. I'm in a really big hurry. It might have been just a little bit better to say, tell me a little bit about how your customers care about how children learn manners, and furthermore, how that could possibly translate into serious profits for your store. It would help me, and perhaps in so doing, I might be able to help you. Is that fair? And upon engaging them with a unique open-ended question, not only connecting the desired end state with the consumer, but what it really means to that B2B, to that retailer, and their holy grail is sales and profits. And then asking them to share the courtesy of a brief moment of valuable time. An open-ended question, I think, might have worked a little bit better there. Again, you're a great sport. Thank you for sharing your time.
Sure, absolutely.
And I
Thank
applaud
you
your
for help.
perseverance. I mean, after all, I'm still standing here in the booth, right?
And I'm going to make you buy one.